Hey, on Saturday's Inspire, we didn't just have a conversation, we entered a sacred space. Chanceé Lundy, executive director of the Southern Black Girls and Women's Consortium, invited us to remember something vital. Philanthropy doesn't have to be extractive, it can be relational, it can be rooted in care, it can be powered by love. That phrase, powered by love, really sat with me. It's not the kind of language we usually hear when talking about funding models and nonprofit infrastructure, but it's exactly the kind of language we need if we're serious about liberation work. Chancey and her team are doing more than just giving out grants. They are building a community, not performatively, not transactionally, but intentionally. I was especially struck by the story of the twins in Montgomery who used a $550 grant to launch a program addressing period poverty, an initiative that later helped influence legislation. A microgrant became a movement. This is what happens when we trust Black girls. This is what happens when we stop asking people to prove their worth and start resourcing their brilliance. This week's Overflow asks us to pause and reflect on what it means to not just see the needs of our community, but to meet them with joy. So here's what I'm still thinking about. What would shift if love led the way in how we fund, build, and organize? How can we move beyond visibility into relationship? And where do we still need to unclench, release control, and let community wisdom lead? Chauncey said it best: nothing is ever wasted. Every experience becomes an ingredient to feed others. So let's move like the ancestors are watching because they are. Let's build with joy as protest, love as power, and Black girls as the center, not the exception. Visit southernblackgirls.org to learn more about the work, donate, or register for their upcoming Black Girls Dream Conference. And then ask yourself, how can I be a part of building a future where joy isn't a privilege, it's a practice? Share this reflection, tag a friend, support an organization that's led by Black women. Because when we fund dreams, we create worlds. Until next time, stay lifted, stay motivated, but most of all, stay inspired.